this professional writing program that's here is very well populated with folks who are experts in web technology and web design. But as the web has been progressing in the last few years, there's the presence of moving texts, of movies and digital video is becoming pretty ubiquitous at this point. So I can't imagine that professional websites and professional communications in the coming years won't be using more and more and more of these kinds of documents within their designs. So in my classes with multimedia, I like to feature one big component of play, and that is just to try on things that maybe you've never tried before, to see where you might find yourself within that, and to think very critically about then, what was that experience like, where did that take you, where might it take you next? Maybe it's the wrong place for you to be altogether. But ultimately to try to find out what are the kinds of works that students are most interested in doing, where they most see themselves going, and then really challenging those notions as they're working through that with expanding their repertoire. Sometimes that means to get into really kind of very direct video production. Sometimes that means to do other kinds of work, support work that might incorporate video somewhere, but that's not really what they do specifically. So the one thing about that everybody knows about college is you've got these classes that are 15 or 16 weeks long. And you start a class and you finish a class and it's all done and off it goes. Well, that can be wonderful for moving through a variety of different things that you need to know and you need to learn and develop as you're a student. The problem is that doesn't always fit so conducively with the big questions that you may have, research ideas that you may have. Those research ideas are much bigger than 15 weeks. Sometimes it takes you the first 10 weeks or the first 12 weeks just to find your way into a research idea, and then you've only got 2 or 3 weeks to do it. So the documentary lab is a resource that I've designed and continuing to build with the great assistance of the College of Arts and Letters, where students are able to use a host of different kinds of materials, digital video cameras, audio recorders, computers that are designed to really accommodate high-end video production and even entry-level video production, and lights and bags and cases and all of the things, the myriad things that you can't even imagine that you might need, and then suddenly you're doing a project and you need 3 cameras. Well, we've got them. So we're building a resource that will accommodate the needs of students both in classes and the needs that transcend those classes and move beyond. So that's the nature of this kind of a resource. One that doesn't just look at the development of, say, a professional writer, not only the development of that professional writer in classes, but actually over an academic career and as a launching pad to build portfolios for their professional careers as well.